Good morning, everyone. Happy Monday morning. Welcome to Medical Qigong. My name is Mary Frances. I am one of Amy Wiley's students. Before we get started, Amy wanted to let you all know that for security reasons, our Zoom number that we click onto to get to this room may be changing, and he'll remind us once again in class. So let's go ahead and get started. We're opening up. Settling into the space. Tip of the tongue is touching the roof of the mouth. Inhaling and exhaling through the nose. And then with the hands in loose fists, we're going to start swaying from side to side. Keeping the knees soft, the low back relaxed, allowing the shoulders to open just a bit. The feet are grounded while the very top of the head reaches up just a bit with the sky. Enjoying the momentum. Allowing the tissues to start opening up. And then gradually allowing that lead arm to start traveling up the torso to the opposing shoulder. And allowing it to travel back down the torso. Softening the movements. Releasing the hands. And letting the body come back to the center. Widening the stance by moving the left foot out. I'm going to reposition myself a bit. And then opening up the channels in the lower half of the body. Tapping the inner thigh and up at the hip. Transitioning. Opening up those channels in the legs, creating more blood and chi flow. Tapping down to wherever it's comfortable for you, or 3 to 4 finger breaths above the ankle, the medial malleolus. Transferring to the outside, the lateral aspect of the legs. Coming back on up. Once you get to the hips and the glutes, sliding that left foot a little closer to the right, maintaining hip width shoulder width distance. And continuing to the low back. Waking up the kidneys. Saying good morning to that kidney energy. Resting the palms at the low back, circling down the sides and up the spine. Before then resting the palms at the low back, closing the eyes. And as we inhale, guiding the breath and the chi through the nose, down the torso to the low back, meeting with the palms. As we exhale, allowing the chi to flow to wherever it's needed within the body. Inhaling, guiding the breath and the chi to the low back, allowing the kidneys to fill up with energy. And exhaling, allowing the chi to flow freely to wherever it's needed within the body. Inhaling and exhaling at your own pace. Allowing the mind to connect with the breath. Allowing the body to relax. And allowing ourselves to be in this present moment. Gently opening the eyes, letting the arms come back down to the sides, closing by bringing that left foot back to the right, working on our Golden 8 series, starting out with our lung large intestine exercise, reach for happiness. Opening, inhaling, and exhaling, in and out, inhaling, and exhaling, in and out. Continuing on at your own pace, allowing the breath to draw forth the movements. Working a little faster or a little slower, depending on your own breath capacity. Relaxing into the breath, relaxing into the exercise. And getting ready to close. Closing. Opening for our second exercise, the Archer exercise for the heart and small intestine. Inhaling and exhaling. In and out. Inhaling and exhaling as you start moving at your own pace. Getting ready to close. Opening for our third exercise, between heaven and earth, for our spleen and stomachs. Inhaling and exhaling. In and out. Inhaling and exhaling. In and out. Inhaling and exhaling. In and out. And getting ready to close. Our fourth exercise, the Sanjiao exercise. Turn and look back. Inhaling and exhaling. In and out. Inhaling and exhaling. Getting ready to close. Opening for our liver gallbladder exercise, twist and release. And inhaling. Exhaling. In. And out. Relaxing into the exercise. Allowing the breath to move the body. Body to harmonize with the breath. And closing. Opening for our sixth exercise for the kidneys and the urinary bladder. Bend for health. Inhaling. And exhaling. In and out. Inhaling. And exhaling. In and out. Inhaling back to standing. Continuing on. And getting ready to close. Closing. Opening for our 7th exercise today, the energy punch, for the Ren channel, the conception vessel. Inhaling, exhaling, in, and out. Inhaling, and then exhaling. Continuing on, inhaling throughout the extension, and then exhaling upon the retraction. And then getting ready to close. Closing. So that's 1 through 7 of the Golden 8. Keeping the feet together so that we can retain all that wonderful energy that we've been cultivating over the past half hour. Bringing the palms together, creating a little bit of heat. Bringing the palms to the lower dantian, about 3 to 4 finger breaths beneath the belly button. I'm not going to mirror you here. We're all going to go up our right and down our left. Gathering the chi into the lower dantian. Circling 9 times. And then circling in the opposite direction, up the left and down the right. We're concentrating the energy. And once you've done your 9 circles, resting the palms at the lower dantian, closing the eyes. As we inhale, guiding the breath and the chi to the lower dantian, allowing it to fill up with energy. And as we exhale, allowing that energy to settle and store so that we may use it throughout the rest of our day. Inhaling, guiding the breath and the chi to the lower dantian. Exhaling, allowing that energy to settle and store so that it may be used throughout the rest of your day. Thank you, thank you, thank you so very, very much. I hope you have a lovely, lovely rest of your day. Henry, please take over.
Good morning, everybody. Just a quick housekeeping note right now. Because of security reasons, we're probably going to change the Zoom link in the near future. There's you probably heard stories of Zoom bombings, and so we don't want any yoga people to bomb us and show yoga videos on our screens. So we want to make sure that this is secure and we don't have people coming in that we don't want in here. So we'll update the link. It's very important for you to stay with our meetup group. And each of the events that we have will have the Zoom link once you RSVP. So if you haven't joined us on Meetup yet, please make sure you do. And if you don't know how to do that, please contact either me or Mary Frances directly and we can help you with that link. But we'll probably still keep this link for the next few days. But at some point, Zoom will probably make me change the link anyway. So we want to just get ahead of it before that happens. And before we go, I also want to talk a little bit more about this exercise we just learned on Saturday, Energy Punch. Okay, just a few additional tweaks. Before you start, you really want to get focused. Like you want to find a spot in front of you that when you're punching, you're actually punching towards. Okay, so we don't want to punch Mary Frances. Okay, so you probably want to go a little bit off screen, maybe to the left or to the right. Okay, so find a spot in front of you. I would recommend below eye level. Okay, you can punch your biggest enemy. So if your enemy is like 9 foot tall, you don't want to punch too high up. So I do recommend someone shorter. Okay, and so find something below eye level. Okay, ideally, what you're doing is you're punching their solar plexus area. So it'll be around here if it was on me. But that's what you're aiming towards when you're punching. So it's going to be a little bit lower down when you punch. Okay, and you want to focus that because then it helps draw the energy up from the kidneys and focus the energy and out through the liver. Okay, so when you punch, the very last minute, all the focus, all the energy centered on that fist. So you're generating a lot of energy this way, but because we're inhaling through this process, we're retaining this energy, okay, even through the end of the punch. And then you exhale as you come back, all right? So you wanna make sure that you incorporate that tweak into your punch. It will generate a lot more energy for you. And that'll be it for today. So yeah, just make sure to join us on Meetup. And if you don't know how to do that, please let us know, okay?